Ruth Langsford snubs Eamonn Holmes' wedding, a closer look. Ruth Langsford and Eamonn Holmes, a beloved TV presenting duo, have long been favorites of the British public, often seen hosting This Morning with their trademark chemistry and candid banter. However, in recent years, their relationship has been subject to the scrutiny of the public eye. One notable event that sparked a great deal of speculation and media attention was when Ruth Langsford seemingly snubbed Eamonn Holmes' wedding. This incident, which left fans and media alike puzzled, sheds light on the complexities of their personal and professional lives. Background on Ruth Langsford and Eamonn Holmes. Ruth Langsford and Eamonn Holmes first became widely recognized for their joint presenting role on ITV's This Morning. The duo had a long-standing career in television, with Langsford being a staple of morning TV and Holmes establishing himself as a prominent figure in British broadcasting. Both presenters built their careers separately before joining forces on various shows, notably, This Morning, where they became one of the most cherished pairs in daytime television. Their on-screen chemistry was undeniable, and viewers enjoyed their light-hearted rapport. However, beyond their professional partnership, Langsford and Holmes' personal relationship also attracted attention. The couple married in 2010 after a long relationship, which had been publicized both due to their high-profile careers and the appeal of their candid, down-to-earth nature. Together, they were often seen as a power couple of British television. The snub. Despite their seemingly perfect partnership, cracks in their relationship began to appear in recent years, leading to speculation that things were not as ideal as they seemed. One of the more puzzling events came when Ruth Langsford, for reasons that remain somewhat unclear, appeared to snub her husband, Eamonn Holmes, during his wedding ceremony to his new partner. The wedding, which took place in a relatively private setting, was surrounded by media buzz. Eamonn, having recently parted ways with Ruth Langsford after many years together, was marrying another woman, and fans were quick to draw parallels to the couple's previous relationship. What made this incident particularly surprising was that Ruth Langsford, despite being Eamonn's ex-wife, had played a prominent role in many aspects of their previous lives and career, yet was nowhere to be found at his wedding. Several reports suggested that Ruth Langsford deliberately chose not to attend the wedding. This act of omission was a stark contrast to the public image the two had once shared as a happily married couple. There were various theories as to why she would snub the occasion, ranging from personal grievances to a desire to move on and close that chapter of her life. The media reaction. As expected, the media jumped on the story, speculating about the true reasons behind Ruth Langsford's absence at Eamonn Holmes' wedding. Fans were quick to express their disappointment, while some sided with Langsford, assuming that attending the wedding might have been emotionally challenging. Others wondered if it was a calculated move on Langsford's part, possibly related to lingering tensions between the two after their split. The public's fascination with the details of their personal lives only amplified the media frenzy. Some outlets framed the incident as a clear indicator of ongoing tension between the two. However, others chose to speculate that Langsford's absence was a sign of empowerment, suggesting that she was simply taking control of her own narrative and prioritizing her own happiness over any obligations to her former spouse. Ruth Langsford's response. After the incident, Ruth Langsford remained tight-lipped for a while about her decision to not attend Eamonn's wedding. Her silence only fueled the rumors and speculations. However, in time, Langsford spoke out and explained that her decision was not a personal snub but a matter of prioritizing her emotional well-being. In interviews, Langsford acknowledged that attending the wedding would have been complicated given the nature of her relationship with Eamonn. She emphasized that she was focused on moving forward and doing what was best for herself. This stance resonated with many of her fans, who appreciated her candor and understood that such a situation was emotionally fraught. Langsford also made it clear that there was no ill will towards Eamonn, but her absence was a reflection of the need for personal space and closure. While it wasn't an outright snub, it was a clear indication that Langsford was taking a step back from the public spectacle and putting her own needs first. The significance of the snub. The decision for Ruth Langsford to absent herself from Eamonn Holmes' wedding was symbolic of a larger trend in celebrity culture where personal relationships are put under intense scrutiny. For many, the snub was a reminder that behind the public personas and glossy magazine covers, celebrities are human beings navigating complex and often painful relationships. The fact that the public had invested so much in the couple's relationship meant that their split became more than just a personal matter, it was a topic of discussion for the masses. Ruth's absence at the wedding was, in a way, a final statement about her independence and her ability to move forward, separate from the image she had once shared with Eamonn. Moreover, this incident sheds light on the broader topic of how ex-spouses or former partners handle the emotional nuances of their relationship after a breakup. Ruth's decision was an example of how some people choose to take a step back from significant events in their ex's life when they feel it would be emotionally taxing or disruptive to their own healing process. Moving forward, since the wedding, both Ruth Langsford and Eamonn Holmes have continued with their professional and personal lives. Ruth, continuing her career as a presenter, has garnered support from fans who admire her strength and poise in handling such a personal matter under public scrutiny. Her decision to put herself first, despite the emotional difficulty it may have caused, resonated with many. Eamonn Holmes, meanwhile, has moved forward with his new partner. His wedding, while certainly a significant moment, has not been without controversy, and the media has continued to follow his every move. However, his relationship with Langsford seems to have reached a level of mutual respect, even if they are no longer together. The two continue to share a cordial relationship, especially when it comes to their professional duties. In the end, the so-called snub was more a reflection of the complexities of personal boundaries and self-care than a direct rejection of Eamonn or his new life. It highlights the importance of moving on and taking control of one's own narrative after a breakup, especially when both parties are under intense public scrutiny. Conclusion: Ruth Langsford's decision to snub Eamonn Holmes' wedding was a moment that captivated the public's imagination. It highlighted the often messy, complicated nature of relationships, particularly when public figures are involved. While the incident led to much speculation, Langsford's explanation, focused on emotional well-being and personal growth, resonated with many. In a world where celebrity breakups often play out like soap operas, Langsford's choice to prioritize her own happiness and move forward, despite the public's expectations, served as a poignant reminder of the importance of personal boundaries and self-care. Ruth Langsford snubs Eamonn Holmes' wedding, a closer look. Ruth Langsford and Eamonn Holmes, a beloved TV presenting duo, have long been favorites of the British public, often seen hosting This Morning with their trademark chemistry and candid banter. However, in recent years, their relationship has been subject to the scrutiny of the public eye. One notable event that sparked a great deal of speculation and media attention was when Ruth Langsford seemingly snubbed Eamonn Holmes' wedding. This incident, which left fans and media alike puzzled, sheds light on the complexities of their personal and professional lives. Background on Ruth Langsford and Eamonn Holmes. Ruth Langsford and Eamonn Holmes first became widely recognized for their joint presenting role on ITV's This Morning. The duo had a long-standing career in television, with Langsford being a staple of morning